Seniors, stop refrigerating these 7 foods. It's ruining your digestion. A message just for you. If you're over 60, this is for you. Are you experiencing more digestive discomfort lately? Feeling bloated, gassy, or just not quite right after meals? As we age, our digestive systems can become more sensitive, and seemingly harmless habits could be making things worse. Today, we're going to uncover a surprising culprit hiding right in your refrigerator. Certain foods that lose their beneficial properties and can even become harder to digest when chilled. We'll explore 7 common foods that are actually better left out of the fridge to keep your digestion smooth and your overall health thriving. Let's get started on this journey to a happier, healthier gut. Section 1. The digestive dilemma for seniors. As we gracefully move through our 60s, 70s, and beyond, our bodies undergo natural changes. One of these changes often involves our digestive system. The production of stomach acid might decrease, the muscles in our digestive tract can become less efficient, and the balance of gut bacteria can shift. This means that foods that were once easily digestible might now cause discomfort. Simple habits, like how we store our food, can unknowingly exacerbate these issues. Refrigeration, while essential for preserving many foods and preventing spoilage, can actually alter the composition and digestibility of certain items, leading to unexpected digestive problems for seniors. Understanding these nuances is the first step towards a more comfortable and healthy digestive experience. Section 2. The first digestive offender. Tomatoes. Think twice before you automatically toss those ripe, juicy tomatoes into the refrigerator. While chilling tomatoes extends their shelf life, it unfortunately comes at a cost to their flavor and texture. The cold temperatures break down the cell walls of the tomato, resulting in a mealy, less flavorful fruit. More importantly for digestion, this process can also diminish some of the beneficial enzymes present in fresh tomatoes that aid in their breakdown. For seniors with potentially more sensitive digestive systems, these altered tomatoes can be harder to process, leading to bloating or discomfort. Benefits. Fresh, unrefrigerated tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant linked to reduced risk of certain cancers and heart disease. They also provide vitamin C, potassium, and fiber, all crucial for overall health. Vitamins, primarily vitamin C and vitamin K. How to use. Enjoy fresh tomatoes at room temperature in salads, sandwiches, or lightly cooked in sauces. If you have an abundance, consider canning or making a sauce to preserve them without refrigeration's negative effects on texture and digestibility. Section 3. The chilling effect on bananas. While refrigerating ripe bananas can slow down their further ripening, it's not the best practice for digestion, especially for seniors. The cold temperature can disrupt the natural enzymes in bananas that help with their own digestion. Additionally, the peel turns black in the fridge, which, although it doesn't affect the fruit itself, can be visually unappealing. Some individuals also find that chilled bananas have a slightly different texture that can feel less palatable and potentially harder to digest. Benefits. Bananas are a fantastic source of potassium, essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure and nerve function. They also contain prebiotic fibers that feed beneficial gut bacteria and are a good source of energy. Vitamins, vitamin B6, vitamin C, and potassium. How to use. Store bananas at room temperature until they reach your desired ripeness. If they are ripening too quickly, you can peel and freeze them for smoothies or baking later. Section 4. The mystery of melons. Watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew. Whole melons like watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew are best stored at room temperature until they are cut. Refrigerating whole melons can actually diminish their antioxidant levels and alter their flavor profile, making them less sweet and enjoyable. Once cut, it's necessary to refrigerate them for food safety, but try to consume them relatively quickly. The cold temperature can make the texture slightly less appealing and potentially a bit more challenging for some seniors to digest. Benefits. Watermelon is hydrating and rich in lycopene and vitamin A. Cantaloupe is an excellent source of vitamin A and vitamin C. Honeydew provides potassium and vitamin C. All are good sources of hydration and some fiber. Vitamins. Watermelon, vitamin A, vitamin C, lycopene, cantaloupe, vitamin A, vitamin C, honeydew, vitamin C, potassium. How to use. Store whole melons at room temperature. Once cut, refrigerate and consume within a few days. Enjoy them fresh as a hydrating snack or in fruit salads. Section 5. The garlic and onion quandary. While you might refrigerate chopped garlic or onions for convenience, storing whole garlic and onions in the fridge can actually encourage them to sprout and become rubbery. This change in texture can make them less palatable and potentially a little harder for some seniors to digest. Additionally, the cold, humid environment of the refrigerator can promote mold growth on garlic and onions. Benefits. Garlic is known for its immune-boosting properties and contains compounds that may support heart health. Onions are a good source of antioxidants and may have anti-inflammatory effects. Vitamins. Garlic, vitamin C, vitamin B6, manganese. Onions, vitamin C, vitamin B6, folate. How to use. Store whole garlic and onions in a cool, dry, and well-ventilated place, like a pantry or cupboard. Use them as flavor enhancers in a wide variety of dishes. Section 6. The case against chilled potatoes. Refrigerating cooked potatoes can lead to a change in their starch structure, converting some of the digestible starches into resistant starch. While resistant starch can have some benefits for gut health, it can also be harder for some individuals, especially those with sensitive digestive systems, to break down, potentially leading to gas and bloating. Additionally, cold potatoes can have a less appealing, slightly waxy texture. Benefits. Potatoes are a good source of carbohydrates for energy, as well as potassium and vitamin C, especially when the skin is consumed. Vitamins. Vitamin C, vitamin B6, potassium. How to use. It's best to consume cooked potatoes shortly after they are prepared. If you have leftovers, allow them to cool at room temperature before refrigerating and try to reheat them thoroughly. Section 7. The bread box is your friend. Why refrigeration isn't ideal for bread. Storing bread in the refrigerator might seem like a way to extend its freshness, but it actually causes the bread to dry out and become stale much faster than storing it at room temperature. The cold environment draws moisture out of the bread. Stale, dry bread can be more difficult to chew and digest, especially for seniors who might have dental issues or slower digestive processes. Benefits. Bread provides carbohydrates for energy and can be a source of fiber, especially whole grain varieties. Some breads are also fortified with vitamins and minerals. Vitamins. Varies depending on the type of bread, can include B vitamins and iron. How to use. Store bread at room temperature in a bread box or a tightly sealed bag to maintain its moisture and texture. For longer storage, freezing is a better option. Section 8. Expert advice and real-life wisdom. Dr. Eleanor Vance, a leading nutritionist specializing in senior health, advises, paying attention to how you store your food is just as important as what you eat, especially as you age. The subtle changes that refrigeration can induce in certain foods might not bother younger individuals, but they can significantly impact the digestive comfort of seniors. Listen to your body. If you notice discomfort after eating certain refrigerated items, try storing them at room temperature instead and see if it makes a difference. Consider the experience of Margaret, age 72. I used to keep all my fruits and vegetables in the fridge without thinking, but I noticed I often felt bloated after my afternoon snack. My daughter suggested I try leaving my tomatoes and bananas on the counter, and surprisingly, my digestion improved. They even tasted better. It's the little things that can make a big difference. Section 9. Simple daily tips for happy digestion. Beyond reconsidering what you refrigerate, here are a few easy-to-implement tips to support healthy digestion as a senior. Chew your food thoroughly. This helps break down food into smaller particles, making it easier for your stomach to digest. Stay hydrated. Drinking enough water, especially between meals, helps keep things moving smoothly through your digestive tract. Eat smaller, more frequent meals. This can be gentler on your digestive system than 3 large meals. Incorporate gentle movement. Regular, light exercise like walking can stimulate digestion. Listen to your gut. Pay attention to how different foods make you feel and adjust your diet accordingly. Conclusion. Your path to digestive comfort. To quickly recap, remember these key points. Certain foods like tomatoes, bananas, and whole melons can lose flavor and become harder to digest when refrigerated. Cold temperatures can negatively impact the texture and digestibility of garlic, onions, cooked potatoes, and bread. Simple changes in food storage and daily habits can significantly improve your digestive comfort as a senior. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone you love. Taking these small steps can lead to a big improvement in your overall well-being and help you enjoy a more comfortable and vibrant life.